Welcome to this week's episode of the Pull List Examiner. This is my weekly video where I take a look at the top 3 comic books I am looking forward to reading when it comes to New Comic Book Day. And New Comic Book Day this week is going to be February 15th, 2023. I have about 10 or so books on the pull list this week, but let's take a look at my top 3 I'm looking forward to reading. Coming in at number 3 this week is going to be Swamp Thing Green Hell, issue number 2. If you've been following along what's been going on with this series, it unfortunately got delayed for I think almost a year because Doug Mahnke, the artist, had some health issues. So I am very glad to see that it sounds like he bounced back and he's putting out this rest of the series. You got Jeff Lemire, awesome comic writer, on the writing, and issue number 1 was great, and I'm really looking forward to this team up of this artist and writer as we go into the second issue. And I think there's only one issue after that to complete the whole series. It's one of those DC prestige format black label books, and they are doing a really good job with this series. At number 2 this week, we've got Batman Beyond the White Knight, issue number 8. We have hit the final conclusion, the finale of this series, and I am excited. This is a series that has made it onto my top 3 list many times in past episodes, and the art has been great. And Sean Murphy, the writer on this series, his Murphyverse, as they like to call it, his entire kind of wing of Batman has been awesome to read, starting with The White Knight and some of those other series that has progressed up until we got this one. So as we hit the final conclusion, I don't want to give away any spoilers from the series if you're going to read it, but it has been a really good read. You get some really interesting character development in this Murphyverse world it's essentially an Elseworlds tale, and you get to see his take and perspective on Gotham and some of the Bat family. So it's been really fun, and I'll have to say I'll actually be sad to see the series end. Hopefully we get more from Sean Murphy. I don't know. I've heard that he's getting to the end of kind of writing these books for the Murphyverse of Batman, but we'll see what happens as we go forward. And at number 1, the comic I'm looking most forward to reading this week is going to be 8 Billion Genies, issue number 7. This is the series that is written by Charles Soule that I have just loved reading from the first issue. The premise is everyone in the world gets one wish, and what would happen? And it's been really bad, to be quite honest, to see some of the things people have wished for in this, and you gotta believe that it probably parallels what would really happen. So it's a fun read, and I really have enjoyed the book and comic book. And then as we hit the 7th issue, we're just 1 issue away from the end of the series. I believe it's an 8-issue series, so I'm hoping to. I've heard that this comic has been optioned for a TV show, and I think I've mentioned this on a previous episode that I believe this would make a great TV show, so hopefully that does happen. So if you can, go out and grab issue 7 of 8 Billion Genies. Thanks again for watching the Pull List Examiner. If you want to see my full pull list, it's always in the description of this video below. You can see every comic I'm planning on picking up at New Comic Book Day this week there. Thanks for watching, and remember to read them, bag them, and board them, and we'll see you next time on the Pull List Examiner. Thanks for watching.